Hi, I'm Reza Orbani. I'm an associate professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, and I am the director of Renewable Energy Design Laboratory, which we design and develop and innovate new technologies to help to put more renewable energy into the grid. I believe Matsu is the most valuable person I have in the lab, and also he's one of the most influential students that I've ever seen in the College of Engineering, especially in the field of renewable energy and smart grid. He has been very active and very important in developing low-cost smart meters for electricity grid, which helps the smart grid program of the Hawaii utility to move forward. So, for example, some of the stuff that Matsu was doing in the lab is developing the low-cost measurement devices that measures the power consumptions and analyze the power consumptions in real time and send it to the power utility. So that helps in the demand response program, which helps to develop the smart grid program of the Hawaii. That helps definitely to put much more renewable energy into the grid.
Hawaii consumes a tremendous amount of hot wire in its environment. But if the utilities had control of the hot water heaters, they could take it in off-peak times, and thereby bring economic benefit to the owners that water heater, as well as be able not have to burn fossil fuels to be able to meet the demand of the peak demand periods. So that's what they call demand response, and he's been very critical in that, in the development of that device and operating system.
Right now I'm working on cybersecurity modules for smart grids and for internet connected devices, and Matsu has been extremely important to helping me finish this work on time, and he's been helping me with coding, he's been helping me with fabrication of the microchips and everything. I really couldn't do this project without Matsu's help, and without his help, further help, it'd be very difficult to finish my project on time.
And it got lots of attention. Our research got lots of attention by the research community, and as a matter of fact, Matsu is going to Harvard in order to work with one of my colleagues in Harvard to start a collaborative project with them on a smart grid. So he has been very important in developing an embedded system which helps devices to be connected to each other in a secure way. So the Navy was very interested and is currently very interested to pursue the technology and develop a government off-the-shelf technology out of this invention that we had in the lab.
And basically what it is that they have nuclear ships. A lot of these ships are nuclear driven. And what's happening is that cyber activity or attacks, what they're doing is that they're having kind of like terrorist attacks that would infiltrate an operating system of a nuclear ship. And it'll make it appear to be that everything is running fine, with the one exception that the nuclear tubes, the radioactive isotope, is overheating. So without really following except anything but just the gauges, you would not know. So using sensors and using mathematical algorithms, they're able to create a shadowing effect that can dynamically override what is in existence. Matsu is actually the gentleman that's actually designing the protocol for this dynamic software and operating system, which is quite amazing. I think when you look at Matsu and you look at the impact that he'll be not only for the local community, you're looking at the military affiliation and benefit and homeland security, his grasp of energy, his grasp of physics, his grasp of science is not only how would you say, academic in kind. It actually is holistic. What he'll see is that in order to get to here, to be able to achieve the things that Homeland Security wants to do, the things that the utilities want to do, that are obviously issues here and you have to struggle to make things work, he sees the end game. I myself own 6 different businesses. We have hundreds of employees, and through the years I've worked with hundreds of others. And he's very unique, not only in his ability to think, context, comprehension, but the humility that comes with that, which generally you do not find with people who are extremely, extremely smart.